Ooh, look at that cool concept art right here. Let's see, what is this concept art of? I don't even know. What is this? Chantry stuff? You got that crazy looking sun symbol in the background. So, it has been 10,000 years. We have finally made our way in the USA, in Kirkwall. We are top dogs after finding
Good day, Sarah.
whatever the fuck that we found down there. All that lyrium, that pure lyrium, that tasty lyrium. But we have some black powder courtesy, demand of the Quinn, and then we must retrieve all of our allies. Let's see if any new developments have happened with our characters. You know, are we gonna have like a big moment where like, which I'm gonna assume this, right? I know Morrigan shows up in like the new, I know she shows up in Inquisitions or something like that, just from talking to someone, and I seen what Morrigan looks like in Inquisitions, right? Just via TikTok and whatnot. I wonder if she's going, I wonder, hopefully, like her, as I hope, as I'm throwing her in there, because I do want to see what she's like. Um, if these characters have grown in the past 3, 4, was it like 3 years? I think they
Hope
ended
the
up
day is
stating,
treating
right?
you well, Sarah.
If people are something new, they you know, they're wonderful little growth spurts. Let's see, Varric, Anders, Avlin. Okay, so Avlin is here, so she'll be the first one I get. Is she here? I'm in the Viscount's Keep. Is she? I guess it's gonna be like a cutscene when I go into her office. Hopefully, I'm not exactly sure, but maybe we'll see. You know, Morgan be a person more accepting of human feelings because her entire character was her not being normal. Right? Death of a Templar. Look at that. She reads that too, huh? We got Short. See anything interesting looking about her? Nothing. Everything's pretty much the same. All the same armor that I've gotten on her. I was hoping that this armor would update it somewhat, but I
We'll
guess
need to
not.
give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed.
Oi.
You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
Requisition. Now, I'm assuming requisition means something along the lines of acquiring one and requisition. Let's see what that word means. An official order laying claim to use of property or material. Okay, so it's being used in an official manner. All right, let's see. And yeah, because I guess you wouldn't say it's like I need to acquire Templars, but they're too powerful. Tough it out. Glad it's not my job. Not what you expected.
You had to know cleaning up this mess would be difficult.
It's not the challenge, it's the unending part. And really, I blame you. You poured money into a pot that was already full. Everything has shifted. Good job validating the fears of every anti-Ferelden and Kirkwall.
You love it, so quit it. My success is your
I
headache.
didn't realize I was making it worse by getting
Did
ahead.
we?
I'm just harassing you. Although you
Okay.
are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not
Yes,
always for the better.
You know, you're 100% true. I saved a lot of children, all right? And I expect a lot of those children to grow up and be indebted to me. Now, a majority of them did die, okay? And you're probably happy that a lot of those may just die. And that makes me sad because I'm one too, because it makes me insecure. It makes you think that you want to fucking kill me, Avalade, but I love you anyway, okay? Whatever, unrequited and whatnot. Okay. You know, thinking about, not Anders, oh my goodness. You know what's so funny? I spent 2 days just, like, editing videos, and then, like, I've been bombarded with so much Dragon Age stuff, like, my brain is mush right now on it. Like, I literally, I'm like, oh yeah, Anders is the guy with the tattoo on his skin, right? No. What the fuck? Fenris. Okay. You know, with Fenris and us taking out that entire, like, area in the high ground, like an entire mansion, like, did that not me us doing that and like evacuating the people who were there prior, the person that wants him, did that not, like, you know, maybe I'm not making the cup overflow with what happened to me, you know? You need more resources.
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen.
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
She's like, yeah, I don't, oh my god, my hair's so staticky. She's like, yeah, I'm not like the last guy. I just don't let people go loose, you know? Injuries are down, you know, but it takes a lot more. Takes a lot more. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later. Let's see. You knew Jevon left a mess.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
You think he's gonna come back?
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Oh my god. People lost their badges, huh?
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawk. Just say the word.
Please. Please.
Nothing going on, Hawk. You'd be the first to know if there was.
It's nice to know, Evelyn. Alright, time to go find some more people. I wonder if I just never do this. Let's see, Low Town, Dark Town. So Fenris will be the next one to stop by. And I guess Fenris and Nathaniel? Hold on, is his name right? Sebastian. Sebastian.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Is the guy still kicking the fucking wall still here? Please, please let him be here. That's one of the weirdest like conversations that you can overhear. It's like, hey, can you stop kicking the wall? I'm like, okay. God damn, brother. Stop kicking the wall. I'm gonna have to kick you out if you keep doing so. Oh.
Oh, there you are.
Bodan, baby.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
Dan, please, you are an unproblematic god. You're an unproblematic good boy. Don't be like this. I had to meet with the Viscounts.
I was called to the keep on important business, Bodan.
Yes, I was hoping to catch you before you arrived.
Mm-hmm.
There's a gentleman waiting at the mansion. He insists on seeing you. He says his name is Dougal. Your mother thought it wise, I tell you, Messiah.
He came for me, huh? I'll have him know that I don't pay my debts. Is Mother alright?
You left him alone in the mansion.
First thing we ask, is Mother alright?
My boy Sandal is with her. But, you make a good point. I'll run back right away.
Enchantment.
Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
It's kind of hard for me to, like, not save him. Like, there was no way for me to circumvent not going the way that I was supposed to. Silly game. You railroading me. What's one more mouth?
I didn't ask you to be my manservant, Bodan.
But I owe you a debt, and after what happened in the deep roads, I have no other way to repay you. I'll leave you to your business. Don't forget about your guest. Your mother claims he was eyeing the silverware.
Oh, he was eyeing the silverware, huh? Okay, so that gives us a reason to go back home, other than the fact that we have a home that we can go The fact that we have a home to go to makes me want to go there just as much as
Did you see a couple of
anything
children
else.
causing a racket here? No?
Yeah, beat him. Hit him. Like, you want to fix children? Just fucking hit them. I was just at the Hawk Estate. Look at that. 2 hawks, or it looks like 2 dragons. Alright, let's see here. We got the chantry to the back of us. We have the... Let's go grab Nathaniel. Why not? Let's go see what's going on. Sebastian. I keep calling him Nathaniel because I keep thinking he's supposed to be Nathaniel. I'm sorry. That's just my mistake. Oh, just kidding. Fenris's mansion is much closer. Sorry. Oh, the Chanter's board. Oh, does this work as like a thing? Oh my god. I hate when I love being bothered. Love being bothered, brother. Love being bothered. Yeah, what am I gonna take my party and go forth? Is he gonna kick my ass? You think the insides is gonna be all fucked up still? There's a good chance that it is. He's not gonna clean. He's a wild little animal. You know, he's just... Hey, if you really think about it, Fenris, he could be a really good person to just, like, debone chickens and stuff like that, you know? You just pull them out and, yep, just let the bodies fester. Oh my god, Ben. Come on, buddy. What's going on here? Also, let me open up this just to see if anything's changed with my abilities. Anything interesting? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope. Alright. Still, the stinky feet boy.
So the Seneschal's tax collector
Oh,
won't
Isabel.
be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Three years. There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Are you sure? Go after him, baby.
Then
Let's
this
go.
is the perfect time
Let's
to
go.
track him down.
I'm not so certain. Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
I guess you build a life. Technically, that's what I did.
You
Yeah.
start over.
That's what our
Isn't
character
that what
did.
you want?
I don't know how.
Do you wanna
first
die? Is that
memory
what's up?
Receiving these markings, the lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
They could be. You really don't remember.
You don't know who you were.
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
I can
We
help.
can talk about this, Fenris.
Maybe another time. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
Oh, Fenris, what have you been doing? So Isabella helped him with something regarding the tax collectors coming around this area, and they're not gonna bother him anymore. But like, this is like a huge, as I was saying prior, this is a gigantic like real estate, just completely untouched, unleft, unfucked, unfingered, right? Like, what? You know, thinking about it a bit, Stinky. I don't know why they would just leave land like that open like that. It's really interesting.
So
Look at
I
that.
think a spring wedding would be lovely.
There are still
Don't
many
you, Sister
refugees
Kalinda?
that need help. It would be, I'm sure.
Oh
But do
my
you think it's wise
god.
to plan for a wedding when there isn't even a groom yet?
Details, details. I'll have you know my daughter has had a suitor come by the house twice now.
Oh my god, look at that. Dude, I'm all into veils. You have no idea. My mind,
Donations to the chapel.
my brain fucking spun just due to the fact that 2B existed. And I never fully went through that game. I've always watched other people do it.
really does not
Sister
approve of me
Emmeline.
failing to use them.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you robbed.
Oh, missed that. Clerical Elthina. Sebas.
I thought it would end here. Young Master Hawk destroyed Flint Company. None remain. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Oh no.
Death is never justice.
My
Walks up. Hey guys.
Hawk, we were just talking about you.
Is there a
Is
problem?
the Flint Company bothering you again?
I have no complaint with your work. I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Damn, that's tough, buddy. Imagine having your own family betray you. BT dubs. The
Tell me
Harriman?
about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his
I love his
dotage.
armor.
He
It's
died
great.
some
Looks
years
good.
back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
Secluded, not talking to anyone. She's a daemon. She's a daemon. What do you intend to do? Time for revenge? What do you
Is there
intend
any
to do?
peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Why is everybody looking at me?
If this allows Sebastian to make peace...
I don't have a relationship with Sebastian. He was
taken on
just
less
someone who I worked with prior.
Please, I have no one else to turn to. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
I guess so. Sebastian after the Deep Roads. Sebastian has spent the past 3 years advancing his campaign to retake Starkhaven. He has been traveling extensively between Kirkwall and other free... We're going to read everyone else's. I shouldn't have read this right away. Other free marches cities attempting to recruit sufficient allies to build an army. With no Walnut securing the Hulk family a place among Kirkwall's nobility, the two have crossed paths a few times, but an exiled prince like Sebastian has far better access than Walnut to the Viscount and other heads of the state. So far, though, a few families agree to support Sebastian, with actual troops, leaving him in the difficult position to try to retake his city with no army. Man, a place with so many troops to do a war, man, they really, they really love solving their problems here. Let's see, Fenris, after the Deep Roads. Since the adventures into Deep Roads, Fenris has remained in Kirkwall, maintaining a residence in Danri's abandoned mansion. That it doesn't truly belong to him has aroused the interest of curious neighbors and thus the city guard. Evelyn has so far deflected her inquiries on Fenris' behalf. Really now? She's actually... Whoa! That is what we call... We got good old nepotism working on our parts from Evelyn. She's becoming a true leader. However, she told them in no uncertain terms that the situation will not remain that way forever. Okay. She's given him time to figure out something to do. Though seemingly unconcerned about the house, Fenris has become increasingly nervous over the last year. He doesn't know if he's actually free from suit, or if his former master is planning something even worse. He tries not to think about it, taking pleasure in having a home for the first time in his life, even though his contact with anyone outside the jobs he takes as a mercenary is very limited. Knight Captain Cullen was one of the few Templars who survived the incident of the Circle Magi and Ferelden. So, that was the guy that we ended up dealing with earlier, with a couple of the big missions. when he was just like, man, I went to go check out where this guy was when we're trying to figure out like what's going on, and then we ended up learning like there was this um this this lady that was a blood mage using whores like to take over people, but it seemed like that type of blood magic just existed as a way for like prostitutes to have sex. I don't know. It feels weird. Since the adventures in the Deep Road, Evelyn has settled into life as a captain of the guard. She has removed the stain of Captain Jevon's corruption and turned the guardsmen into effective enforcer of law and order. Becoming captain of the guard title should have brought Evelyn stability, but she had insisted found herself taxed by having so many people under her care. She is very protective of the people she commands, to the point of training each guardsman herself and personally reinforcing otherwise simple patrols. Injury rates are lower than ever before, but the guards are beginning to feel smothered. Evelyn is utterly dedicated to her job, leaving no time for anything beyond the occasional sidetrack with Walnut. Even that is an excuse to watch over people she cares about. She's a guardian in every waking moment, and she doesn't seem to know how to put down the weight she carries. That is right. Wonderful lady. And the reason why I chose for Hawk to, be in love with her within a sense, have feelings with her, is just due to the fact that she is, I don't want to say she's doting, but she is that, it put it into terms a little bit more. She's a guardian, she's a protector. She saw us as family, things like that, right? The Black Imperium's still there. Black Powder Courtesy, let's see, we have Hightown stuff, that's going home. We got Lowtown stuff, baby. The Hangman. Let's go talk to some fellers. Alright, let's see. So good old Sebastian. So Sebastian's gonna give us a door into warring houses, huh? And we're inadvertently probably gonna have to deal with that, huh?
Cheese wheel on the altar, where the eternal flame should have been. There's something to it, I swear. It's a sign from blessed Andraste.
When was the last time you were with a woman?
Never. Women are harlots who seek to steal my life essence.
True.
Seems like a lot of work for little gain.
True. True. There is Sir Roderick.
Anyone knows Karen? Has he done anything wrong?
Kieran causing a ruckus?
Isabella, you look
I would
well.
too if I was
Are
forcibly
you
stuck.
talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Yeah?
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Give it up! You don't need it, are you sure?
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes, that turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
I'll do what I can. Rats, we'll see. I'll do
You
what I
can
can.
count on me.
Thanks. I appreciate it. If I learn anything new, you'll be the
I will say
first
I
to
do it
hear
for a
about
kiss.
it.
It's such a sleazy, flirty way to do it. And I feel like she would I feel like she would respond in a really cool way to it, just due to her being like a, what do you call it? A very secure sexual woman. Sir Whitmore, the Seekers of Truth. When I mentioned power greater than the Templars, I did not mean the Chantry. Sir, they command the Templars, but that was not always so. The Inquisition once hunted heretics and cultists as well as mages, and the Reign of Terror ended only with the inception of the Serpent Magi. They became the Templars of order, good or ill, the Watchers of the Mages, and martial arm of the Chantry. It is a mutually beneficial arrangement, but few know the Chantry created yet another order to watch over the Templars, the Seekers of Truth. I know little of them myself, but I can say the following things with certainty. They serve the divine, and they are feared. When a Seeker steps from the shadows, Templars run for cover. because they would have. Because why would he come unless the Templars somehow failed in their duties? Seekers are extremely effective investigating abuses within the circle and hunting particularly evasive apostates. It is said they are immune to blood mages' mind control and possess the ability to read minds and erase memories. But this is likely exaggerating. They feel like they're built up as the boogeyman. So we return to our original dilemma. Who watches the power of powers greater than that of the Templar? One assumes it's divine. But how much could she know about their activities when their very existence is a mystery to most? I like how she, as an Andraste, is capitalized. Very interesting. I wonder if that's the same thing people do it for Cristo. Oh, Varric. What's going on, buddy?
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about
Where did that
protection.
guy come from?
Blondie's got enough trouble.
Whoa! A face only an elf
Let
can
me
love.
ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
I'm literally just taking care of my mom.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
I suppose after the whole business with Carver, it's a good idea to hang on to what you've got. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
I could do some good here. I could never leave you. I might leave eventually.
Nothing's been set in stone.
Well, think about staying. Kirkwall's boring without you. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Whoa, rivalry.
I have prayed for Andraste to guide us to peace with the Harrimans.
Are you going to be a dickhead when I start forgiving some blood mages that aren't completely off the fucking loose end? Ooh, what's happening with Isabella?
Why do you always win at
Oh, they're hanging out.
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back.
Oh my god. She is like a literal kitten. A little puppy. Oh,
A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here.
A jigger.
The hanged man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
Thanks to you, and I'll save your money. Thank you.
That's generous of you.
What's coin if not for spending, eh?
You could save up to buy yourself a new ship.
There you go, ruining our fun with good sense. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
I'm surprised there was no
right?
no flirty.
You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
She got hit by the Quinari, didn't she? It worked out. It wouldn't be. I wouldn't bet on it. It worked
If you hadn't
out.
been shipwrecked, we wouldn't have met. That would have been a shame.
I'll drink to that.
No,
Holy shit!
maybe. Yes, face it, you don't pay him.
Does Varric have something in?
This is the best tavern in Kirkwall.
Alright, easy. Alright, okay. There we go, buddy.
But otherwise,
Alright, time
it's
to go
perfect.
grab Merrill. Merrill would be nice. Visit Anders. Wait, no. What? Speak to Anders at his clinic. Why not Merrill? I wonder if Merrill's gonna be completely different. No, I guess she's just right there. Okay. Bring Merrill. Bring on good old. Let's actually. These are all new characters together, right? I wanted to bring Isabella and Varric together just to see if they were going to say anything more, right? If they're going to expand a little bit more on what's been going on with Merrill, since it seems like those two are watching her, right? I haven't gotten anything with Evelyn, with, you know, with Carver when we had him. I haven't really gotten much of an idea with them yet, right? But sadly, Carver's dead, so we'll never get him. Sad shit.
Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
I don't want to know.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you?
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
Oh my god, you're gonna have to leave, aren't you? I want to know about you. It took them long enough.
I can't say you've been keeping a low profile.
Yeah, you're very open
and my
about
commander
this.
is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Mages should submit, huh? I like how I sold that sex joke, huh? Right, Isabella? You get around so much. You know, mages aren't there for here curing your gonorrhea. But Justice loves it. How are you handling?
Is that making it harder for you, with justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
Be fine. You're an abomination. What is with this conversation? What the fuck is this?
You
fuck
chose to
Anders
merge.
specifically.
Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side.
I will say, Anders is Walnut's, like, hope that working with things in the, not the Veil, but, like, working with things from the Fade, it could work out, right?
I imagine Orzammar is like this, only with beards and an overwhelming sense of superiority.
Oh, is this it? Just commenting on this place? Very interesting. Good old death route. Getting stuck down here. So I have everyone, right? Repentance. Accompany Sebastian to Lady Herman's estate to learn why she fired Flint Company to murder his family. What if I just go to Merrill's? Like, what if that's just something I go do? I know she's with me right. I know she's with me right now.
Visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit cross.
Oh my god, she's so aloof. Yeah, she's like a protected little puppy and whatnot. Little puppy dog. Don't know no better. She's just learning. It's so silly. And definitely her voice kind of like pushes that forward. But, you know, I'm somewhat immune to that now. Before, I would be all over it. Like, the idea of Merrill, I'd be like, yeah, Merrill's waifu, Merrill's everything. I love her, but, like, I don't know. Ah, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
By the dread wolf. Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
What the fuck, Richard? Oh my god, she did fuck with the mirror. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it, man. I hate it. Right, Buster? I hate it, stinky girl. I hate it. What's wrong? Did you wake up to tell me you gotta go potty? You gotta go potty? Alright, let's go.